Hello guys, welcome to Dr. Science. So today we are going to talk the difference between cytokines and interleukins and what are the different types of interleukin and what is their function. So first I'll give a brief explanation. So what are meant by cytokines? Cytokines, suppose here is a cell and this cell is called as natural killer cells. So once these natural killer cells are activated, they release certain substances. These substances are called as proteins. Okay, these proteins are nothing but cytokines. What these cytokines will do? These cytokines will help in differentiation of T cells or B cells. Okay, so what is the difference between a cytokine and an interleukin? So suppose here is a cytokine 1, and this cytokine 1 it causes fever, so they named it interleukin 1. Okay, so we can say that cytokines which are molecularly defined, it means they do a specific function like causing fever, those are called as interleukins. Suppose here is a cytokine 2 which causes proliferation of T cells. Okay, so what since it is molecularly defined because it causes proliferation of T cells, it is named as interleukin 2. Okay, and here is a cytokine and its function is unknown. Okay, so hence this cytokine is called as cytokine X, so it cannot be molecularly defined, we cannot call it as interleukin. Okay, it is called as only cytokine. So next we will talk about different types of interleukins and from where these interleukin come. First we will talk about interleukin 1. Interleukin 1 will cause fever, whereas interleukin 2, suppose this is a T cell and natural killer cells are here. Natural killer cells, they will produce some interleukins and these T cells will eat these interleukins. Okay, and once this T cell eats these interleukins, they are proliferated. Okay, so here the interleukin is interleukin 2. So interleukin 2 helps in, so here is interleukin 2, it helps in proliferation of T cells. Next we will talk about interleukin 4, interleukin 5, interleukin 13. Why this is important? Because all these interleukins are produced by T helper 2 cells. Please watch my previous playlist so you can understand what is meant by T helper 2 cells. So interleukin 4, what interleukin 4 will do? It will convert the B cells into IgE secreting plasma cells. Not only that, after that interleukin 5 will convert inactive eosinophils into active eosinophils, and these eosinophils help in helminthic parasites. Okay, eosinophils are high in helminthic reactions or parasites. Okay, and interleukin 4, interleukin 5 and interleukin 13, they will activate M1 or classical pathway of macrophages. Please watch the difference between classical versus alternative pathway of macrophages to understand the concept. So we talked about interleukin 4, 5 and 13. Next is interleukin 6. What this will do? Interleukin 6, they will go to the liver and they will release acute phase reactants. What are these acute phase reactant? It includes serum amyloid A and certain other types. Okay, just remember acute phase reactants. Next we will talk about interleukin 17 and 22. Interleukin 17 and 22, they are released by T helper 17. Okay, T helper 17, suppose this is the T helper 17, they release interleukin 17 and 22. What this interleukin will do? It will cause recruitment of neutrophils and monocytes. Okay, next we will talk about interleukin 7. Okay, before going into that, I will talk about transforming growth factor beta and interleukin 10. Both these have anti-inflammatory effects, or it causes immunosuppression and immunosuppression. Okay, so that was about the interleukins. Thank you.